There we go. Perfect.
The yellow instrument is called a total station. It's basically a surveying tool in order to figure out exactly where points lie in space. So when we set up the total station, we set it up over a point that had been GPS coordinated in. So we know the GPS coordinates of the point that the total station is sitting on. And so by using that, we can get a precise location of all the fossils that we map into Natural Trap Cave. It's really important to know the location and the orientation of the fossils because we want to know a little bit more about how the animals died and where they fell, where they landed, where they ended up. We want to see if there's any patterns to the fossils, and we want to see if we can basically use these patterns to figure out the ages of the animals, or if there was some other process going on in the cave that arranged the bones in a certain way, like water. Prior to this technology, we didn't have much technology. We used a grid system, very much like the grid system that they used in the 70s and 80s when they first opened the cave. And basically we just used north and northwest, southeast coordinates, basically, and we just cordoned off squares. And when a specimen was found in a square, we would just say it was found within that square, and we would try to get some measure of depth. Our depth measurement got a little bit more precise over the last 2 years. Well, what we first do is we uncover the bone completely, then we sketch the bone into a pad, a little notepad, and then we choose a couple of points to shoot in. Now, for something as large as a bison bone, we might have 4 or 5 different points that we choose on the bone itself to shoot in to space to see the orientation of the bone. So we choose those points, then we take a photograph of the bone, we assign it a specimen number, and then we use the total station to actually shoot those points in sequence. We're going to take all the total station data and we're going to analyze it. We're going to look for patterns. We will use some other folks' expertise, and they will do our data analysis for us so we can get a really clear map of where the fossils lie in the cave.